he did. But yeah, I mean, as far as it goes, people can believe whatever they want. Like, if they want to believe in this flying spaghetti monster, that's cool with me. It
That ain't
doesn't
my beef
affect
with it.
me.
And it doesn't affect me either. Again, I'm a man of logic. I would just rather you be able to
I
explain why
mean,
you
what
would
I'm
do
saying
this
is like
versus anything else.
you're basing these
Ask
feelings
me.
off a book that is completely different from his book.
It's the
It's
same book.
completely. It's not.
Yeah, it's the
That's what
same
I'm
book. He just
saying.
interprets it differently.
No, this is. I mean, okay. That's what I'm saying.
Uh huh.
Your
See,
book was written by the disciples of people
they were
who were
written by
for this other
dudes. They were written by
side.
just dudes. See, you know what the
That's what
funny
I'm
thing
saying.
is? That's how you feel about it. It's not how I see the Bible. It is a book written by. For all I know, it's written by one fucking guy. It's a book. It's a fucking book. Like
Exactly.
it's like I say this literally just to piss off Christians. Years from now, somebody could pick up a Harry Potter book, have no idea who the fuck J.K. Rowling is, and be like, "This must have been their god." Like, it's a book, and if you're in a society like if all the people who were around when that book was written are no longer around to say, "Oh no, we just wrote that because why the hell not?" Like, yeah, I know. I don't believe. I believe what I believe because it's what I believe, not for any specific reason. It's just that at the end of the day, Satan ain't ever done good for nobody, ever,
How do you know that?
cause he hasn't.
I'm again playing
Everything.
devil's advocate, and I love that play on words. But I'm playing devil's advocate here. Like, why?
Why do I believe that he's? Because there's no documentation of his good deeds.
Satan was once an angel.
Was once an angel.
He was.
Was once an angel.
He was God's favorite.
Was God's favorite.
He was the most beautiful, and like, he was everything. Like, he was God's favorite. Like, he was the best angel.
It's like, by all means, like, now, if he could tell me, like, you don't even care, but if he can't relate
I
it the
don't.
way that you relate it, then he's just doing it because. You know what I mean? Oh, no, I can say that, well, see, Satan was like the one to deliver us knowledge and yada, 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 yada. I know that. But then again, you don't know it any more than I do. Because I'm just telling you what was in the book. Written by somebody I don't know. I get it twisted. I know my religion, and I don't believe because, well, if I don't, I'm going to get hit with a lightning bolt. That's possible. But, I mean, I've denounced my faith in God and Jesus out loud, and it wasn't until years later that I almost died. And then I was more or less saved by a murderer. So I believe in the whole, like, shit just happens because it happens. Okay, let's be fair. I don't know that he's a murderer, but it's just he went to jail for murder. And he didn't stay in jail for murder, so I don't know. Exactly, Deanna. Jeez. She knows so much and says so little. It's amazing. She's almost a witch. She can be a witch. Not Wiccan, but a witch.
How do you feel about the Wiccan religion? If that
I don't
is
fucking
that
care.
religion?
They don't consider it a religion, but yeah, it's a religion. It's witchcraft to people who aren't in Wiccan. And I don't believe in witches, so there's that. I believe in good luck and bad luck because why not? But when it comes to witches and wizards, I don't believe in that shit because it's literally magic. You know what I mean? It's magic.
Mm-hmm.
It's magic. Where the hell did he go? You know what I mean? Like, and that's the part I don't believe in. It's like, well, you don't believe in like, no, I don't. Why not? Because it's magic. It's fucking magic.
Because my main reason for not
That's
like
what a
judging
witch is
anyone
to me.
based on religion and whatnot
Mind you, I only
is
judge
because
two.
the entire point of
I
the
don't.
entire point
it's-
of like
it's stupid.
faith and religion, like let's call it faith because
It's
it
love.
can be broader than that.
It's illogical.
It's more or less like trying to call upon
Nigga.
strength from a place that you feel is greater than you. Because some people need that.
Yeah, whatever it takes to get you through the day. By all means, if that's Satan, I don't give a fuck. I mean, at the end of eternity, if you're burning in hell and I'm, just rotting in the ground, because for all we know, that's God's benevolence. Like you just if you're bad, you go to hell, but if you die, if you're good, you just rot in the ground and get eaten by worms. For all I know, that's His benevolence. Like it's just a choice you have to make. I was like, I don't necessarily feel like heaven. This is gonna be like one of the most like asinine things to say for anybody who believes in either or. Like I don't necessarily believe that heaven is a place that most of us want to go, because the so-called like rules it takes to get into heaven are nothing that we consider fun on planet Earth. And the idea of like, oh well, when you go to heaven, like you're not gonna know anybody that's there. Like you're not gonna know anybody. It's like, so it's like everybody that you used to know. Ooh.
And that's another thing about like us as like a human society of like everyone seems to like be on this whole like, oh, he's an angel now. He's living with. That's not how that works.
That's what you want to believe because you loved him. Period. Like that's what you want to believe because you loved him, and like that's, like I mean, but as a Satanist, are you like he's living in hell now where he ought to be, like, Because I feel like that the idea with that is like, oh yeah, man, if you can be the best Satanist you can be, you get to torture people in hell instead of just being in hell. Ooh, not.
I mean, it's not like that. Like as far as I'm aware, like as far as he's concerned, like Satan is not this like evil force that hurts people because he wants to or anything.
But he has to. He has to hurt them so that they can see his love.
It's
That's
not
why
like
he makes them
it's
die.
this thing where like he goes to church and like wears all these weird. It's not like that.
Oh.
It's just the thing he believes. And he has books and stuff that he shows. And he like when he got married, like he got married with rituals from that. Like he didn't do the like Christian marriage.
I don't know what a Christian marriage is.
Being before a preacher of God, I guess.
Okay, because I'm about to say I just need it to be legal in the laws in the eyes of the state. I don't necessarily need like, hey, do you take this woman?
Which think about
to
that, like
be,
to certify something with the state, we have to have someone of God.
No, we don't.
To certify. I mean, it's whatever God, unless you just want to go to the courthouse and that.
If that's all that it takes, then no, you don't have to have anything religious involved.
What I'm saying is like the stereotypical like idea of a wedding. You have a preacher sit in front of you and tell you that the state recognizes you as a couple.
I would say, because I mean, that's what makes you feel more comfortable. Because again, as a Christian or as somebody who believes in God, you want God to bless this marriage and make sure that it goes well. And you can be, if you're relying on magical powers from the great beyond to make your marriage work, odds are this marriage ain't gonna work.
Because that's one of those things that, like, when I talk about getting married, like, that's one of those things that just I don't feel right about, given my beliefs. Like, I feel like that would be disrespectful, to be completely honest.
My biggest question is like, okay, I'm gonna ask you this: if you don't necessarily believe and you don't necessarily not believe, what difference does it make? That's my response to like fights in general, like a disagreement. Like, God damn it!
When I saw my mother like for the first time in forever, like her instant reaction when she found out that I wasn't like full on like go to church Christian was like, what do you think all this? Why do you think you should do good then? Like, what makes you do good? I'm just a good person.
I don't feel like shit after I do it. After I do something nice.
Because why can't someone just want to do good because it's the good thing to do? It's like saying, I don't want to rape all these people because I'm going to. Just don't rape people,
motherfucker! You sack of shit.
Oh my god!
I mean, but see, you
shouldn't need some invisible skydive to tell you that's bad.
It's like it's a moral thing, but then again, at the same time, there are people who fuck little kids and say, "I'm doing it in the name of the Lord." No, you're doing it in the name of your dick, and I hope it falls off. But at the end of the day, the thing is like that's what ICP preaches. well, preaches, but that's what they believe in. Don't be an ass. Like, just be a good human being. It's not gonna hurt you. Like, you're not better than anybody else, no matter what your economic standing is. Like, it just doesn't matter where you came from or any of that. Because at the end of the day, we will all nut. We will return, and we will turn to dust. Like, it just doesn't matter how much money you had when you died. That's how I feel about it. Like, that's how I feel about it, motherfucker. So,
what exactly are Jay's beliefs?
Jordan?
I imagine he's Christian.
He believes in stuff. I don't know. Shit. Did I get the last kill? I did! This was a conversation about religion and stuff, and if you are offended, I'm sorry, but I can't say that I really care. Because it's a matter of opinions and such. It's a matter of opinions and such. Do what makes you feel good as a human being. Like, that's all there is. You shouldn't fear going to hell to not do bad shit to people. If that's the only, and by all means, I say if that's the only thing that stops you from doing bad things to people, then hey, fine, whatever. But hey, it's also like a really good idea just to not be a fucking asshole. You're like, well, why would you not? Like, because, you know what I'm saying? Love everybody, or at least love those who love you. People who don't love you can go fuck themselves. Peace.